Beer 1. Bros on Birds. Bros on Birds. Beer 1.
Go Birds.
It's Mike, Bros on Birds, beer 3, because I had 2 at the bar already. 2 hours till game time. Go Birds.
Beer 2. Go Birds.
Go Birds. Beer 4, 10 minutes till game time. Go Birds. Beer 5, 6 plays and a punt. Oh, wait, we also got A.J. Brown running really slow and not catching a ball and sack.
Beer number 3. We're going Kentucky breakfast style. If you're watching, you know why.
Beer 6, 7-3, bad guys. Defense just got off the field. Jalen Hurts looks like he has no clue what the fuck he's doing out there. Yeah, let's go. Go Birds. Beer 7. Why the fuck are we egging Kevin Petullo's house? Kevin Petullo having to work with Jalen Hurts is like a gay man having to jerk off to straight porn. Neither one is going to produce. Mike here. Bros on Birds. Beer 8. 10-6. We're losing. Just missed a field goal. It's halftime. Jalen Hurts broke a 47-year-old record. He's the first player in 47 years to have 2 turnovers in 1 play. We got that going for us. Fuck that positivity, Bunny.
Beer number 4. Whiskey number 1. It's a tight game, but it's killing me. Got my jersey back home. Go Birds.
Beer 9, 15-13. We have the lead. We just scored. Saquon had a 50-yard run. We just stopped them on defense. We have the ball back. Still not happy with Jalen. Go Birds.
All right, here's the deal. This is how mad they got me. This is how I poured my last beer. Why are we in this position? Is it Jake Elliott? Is it
No.
Is it the other 3 picks? Beer 9. A pick and a fumble on the same play. We all saw that, right? I'm not even saying go Birds. Just fuck you. Go Pussies.
Cause fuck you, go pussies.
Bros on Birds. Mike, Joe, Chris, Small, and Sizzle. Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle. Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle. Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle. Yeah. Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle. Mike's hair dynamite. Joe might start a fight. Ain't a problem Chris can't fix. Sizzle's the shit. Maul bench the whole rack. Sports talk and stats till the day that we die. Fly, Eagles fly, win, lose, tie, draw. Pass the bros the ball. Forget what you heard, we in the house with the bros on Birds. Get the blow in your whistle. Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle. Real sports talk, y'all. They got it. We are miles with the bros on Birds. Let's go. Get the blow in your whistle. Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle.
That's how
Go
I don't even want to
pussies.
laugh. We're here. There was a game. There was a game.
Yeah.
We decided we wanted to record some of us drinking beers during the game and, just say how it went. And then I got that final message from friend of the show, Cousin Matt. And I thought that I cut it up because it was a lot worse than that. It was actually a 2-minute and 30-second rant. So I just cut it into pieces and just thought I took the highlights out of it. And that's what we have. Yeah, we had a game last week. Like I said, it was I didn't want to fucking talk about it, honestly.
No,
But
we
who's
got to
here?
talk about it. We got to talk.
Everybody's here this week. Everybody's here. We're all back. Jamal's here. What's up, sir?
Oh, not much. Waiting for my antidepressant prescription to come in. Like, I don't. It's hard to even formulate sentences after seeing that game. It was something. Not happy.
Chris is here.
Don't. I just I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Who will save Jalen now? That's your question that I see you have.
Well, I'll get into that one. Why I put that in there.
Okay. That's
Just
fair.
super sad.
Sizzle's here.
What up? For those that know me, I'm a big fantasy guy. So those who dropped
You're a big fan of seeing guys.
fantasy, I'm a big fantasy football
Thank God for
player.
that D.
Fantasy football player
Have that
guy.
D. Number one is hard.
For those who dropped AJ when he told you to, I hope you held on to him. Because he's the only guy that's happy in the world right now.
So much going on and so many things broken. Joe.
Kyle Schwarber's back.
Hey.
Ooh.
There we go.
5
we sign
years. 150 million.
Yeah. 5
Yeah.
years.
It looks like they're just going to run it back again.
Yeah.
That'll work.
I mean, we'll get 90 wins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not be ready for the playoffs.
Thanks,
It's okay.
Joe.
It's okay.
As
Hey.
well, Darius Slay almost came back until Buffalo stopped us.
Yeah, he almost came back.
Brandon Graham's back.
Yeah, he's making big waves.
Bigger news than that. Philip Rivers is back.
Philip
Yeah.
Rivers.
With his grandkids out there playing ball.
57-year-old Philip Rivers.
57.
God bless him.
Is he that old? Is that how old he is?
No, but damn near.
44.
So
44.
they're done with what's his face, right? Like Rich, like that guy's done. Like they go and get Philip Rivers is going to play for him. Like
Nah,
Yeah.
I mean, until he recovers, Daniel
why'd they
Jones
do
is
that?
their future.
He's hurt.
He tore his Achilles.
Yeah, he had to get surgery.
No, but where's Richardson at?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, now he's done.
Like,
That's what I'm
Jesus
saying.
Christ,
He's
they-
done.
Yeah,
They
he's
don't,
done.
they don't like him.
Nah, they
They
don't
go
like
get
him.
somebody like they go and get somebody like our age to play before
Yeah.
him. Like that's kind of crazy.
That's
Yeah, I would quit. Honestly, like, fuck y'all. Like, really? You can't put me
Yeah.
on the field? You got this old ass dude out here? When's the last time you played? It's been like 3 years.
It was like we were wearing masks and shit. It was COVID last time.
The last time
Philip
Philip
Rivers
Rivers-
played.
I think it was longer than that, wasn't it?
No, I saw that today. Last time he played was during like the COVID season. That was the last
Yo, has
time the guy played
Has this
football.
dude just been like Uncle Rico in his backyard all this time? Like, why is
Yeah.
he even close to football shape?
He's
I hope
probably
so.
not.
I hope he was throwing steaks at his cousin. That'd be amazing if that's what was happening. All right, here's the quick breakdown. We lost the game.
Yeah.
22-19 final in overtime. Jalen Hurts 21 for 40, 240 yards. 1 sack for 9 yards, a QBR of 27.3, a rating of 31.2.
That's even too high.
okay.
As compared to Justin Herbert, who was 12 for 26, 139 yards, 5.3 average, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 7 sacks for 33-yard loss, QBR 33, rating of 59.6. I purposely avoided mentioning that Jalen Hurts had 4 interceptions and a fumble. One of those interceptions and one of those fumbles happened on the exact same play. And as I said in that nice video, that was a 47-year-old stat that hasn't been broken, but it is now. And our quarterback owns it.
You want another fun fact about Jalen before you continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
If he would have dropped back 40 times and just spiked the ball every single time,
He would have had a better QBR.
his QBR would have been 31.9.
Crazy.
That's disgusting.
That is mind blowing.
It's not great.
I don't even know what else to talk about.
Pathetic.
Saquon, 20
Pathetic.
carries, 122 yards, and a touchdown.
Good. There you go.
Woo! 52 yards was the longest. AJ Brown, I'm skipping everybody. AJ Brown, 6 receptions on 13 targets. Didn't force the ball to him too much, did we? 100 yards.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, baby.
No touchdowns. Speaking of AJ Brown, could
Well,
have had a touchdown.
coulda.
Should have had a touchdown. Should
Shoulda.
have had 2.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Should have caught 4 balls that could have made this whole outcome a lot different. And maybe I wouldn't be thinking that the quarterback should be ran out of town. But that didn't happen. Yeah, that's all I had to say about that game. Defense was awesome.
40 passes by Jalen. Okay. Herbert with a broken hand, not his throwing hand, had 26 passes. It should have been reversed, guys. Like that's for those new listeners. The Bros on Birds, Jalen Hurts passing stat should only be 20 to 25 passes a game. He threw the ball 40 times in a one-score game the whole time, y'all. What are we doing? You mentioned Saquon. Good game, right? 16 carries in the first half. Okay. 4 or 5 in the second half? For what reason? What are we? Listen,
I don't even want to talk about the run pass ratio. I don't even want to talk
No.
about I want Jalen is in a rut, and it's well, I put on here who will save Jalen now, because when I type in the little subtitle underneath my name, and it comes up all the old ones I put in here, and I had in here, I didn't realize I had so many people that bailed Jalen out over the years as my little title that came in here. Now we need him to pick it up, and he was atrocious in some of these game time decisions. So it's like, from a play calling, you had guys wide open, and he just doesn't hit them. And he just looks like he's got cinder blocks tied to his feet and tied to his head. Like, I just don't understand how this could be this bad. This guy
Chris, let me
is not
ask
the
you.
same quarterback from the Super Bowl making those
Chris-
quick decisions. This was brutal. I can't talk about the 40 pass attempts.
Good, Paul.
Well, Chris, let me ask you though. So, is this the coaching staff setting Jalen up, being like, look, okay, everybody wants us to open up the offense. Is he not capable of doing it?
You clearly got a new offense. You got passes across the middle. You got more plays under shotgun. You had more rollouts. You had everything that everybody was saying we didn't do done.
But you just didn't execute.
The offensive play calling, besides maybe running more in the second half, there was nothing wrong with them. How many times did you hear fucking Aikman point out? Like, he literally just shit on Jalen all night long. He was like, oh, look, there's Goddard wide open in the middle field, but he never even looked at him. He just looks at his first two reads and never gets – it's the same shit that we've been saying for 4 years. He actually just got it said about him on national TV finally.
That's been creeping out, though, week after week. You've had different national broadcasters creeping out about the Jalen Hurts, like, man, that was wide open. Like, you hear this constantly coming out, and they talk about how good the offensive line, Stoutland University, and then Saquon's great. I mean, they keep talking about these things, but now you need Jalen to be I don't call it traditional, just being an effective quarterback consistently. This was brutal on him.
Let's not go too deep on Jalen, because we got a lot more to talk about on
Well,
him.
well, real quick, just a devil's advocate, and not so much related to Jalen, but just like the entire team and also some of the play calling. Because I also didn't find that much issue in the play calling, except for the whole 4 to 5 runs in the entire second half when you're only down by 1 score. I mean, we all know the limitations and the things that our quarterback excels at. And the gunslinger, I mean, I wouldn't label him a gunslinger. Never in a million years. With such a close score, why go with that kind of offense, especially when the defense is just dominating? I just don't fully understand it. Like, I don't know if it's we know that the running game isn't going to work on most teams, I guess. And we had to try to start somewhere, and maybe we could become this high velocity passing team, and we figured we'd try it against the Chargers in a really important game when we got the Raiders coming next week. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Nope.
Why would you go away? And given some of the runs were not very successful when they were trying, but 5, that ain't trying. Like, that ain't enough. And then you force your quarterback, who certainly isn't built to throw 40 times a game, to throw 40 times a game, and you get what you get. And let's be honest, had 4 of those passes been caught, the game is different. And then you got a dude who just threw a couple of interceptions but still won.
If one of those passes is caught, it's a different game. If one of those 2 passes, either the first pass at the start of the game, if he caught that, which he could have, He easily could have caught that ball, or the fucking touchdown that he literally had both hands on.
Both hands.
But at the
I
end of the
mean,
day, he did in the overtime. He throws an INT. It's unacceptable from a starting like the guy. It's unacceptable. And his attitude towards it. I've been a Jalen defender for I don't know how long. I am. There's no saving him on this game. This was all Jalen. I don't like. He throws an interception in the overtime game, and his model has been to keep the protect the ball. Right now, he's becoming the gunslinger in this like game for whatever reason, and he can't execute on it. He can't do it.
It was first down, Chris, and he was in the shotgun to throw the ball.
I personally don't necessarily think that was the wrong read. I don't think that was the wrong read for the pass.
He was just late.
He was late. He threw that ball 2 seconds too late.
Jalen's late. Yeah. He's not reading as fast as he should be. And you hear this all around national and local that he can't read the plays quick, and he's making business decisions from a standpoint of not running the ball when he needs to. You had on the other side, you got Justin Herbert, who's got a broken hand out there running around still making plays. You can see Jalen, like, these are business decisions on his point right here. And guess what? It has been effective in most points. I'm not seeing it now.
2 of the interceptions, I will say, were AJ short arm the ball. Okay.
The one was AJ's, I would put on AJ, where it was over the top, over the middle, and it hit his hands.
The one definitely.
You should have caught that. What's the second one?
Maybe that's just the one I was thinking
and
of.
And then the last one he threw it late, but it was a hell of a play by the defender to tip it to knock it in. But again, it happened because Jalen stared down the fucking wide receiver and he threw the ball too late.
Jalen had a horrible game, and we'll talk about him later, but 40 passes, man. That's not his strength. But because you guys there's leaks. Hold on, Joe. Because there's leaks coming out of the stadium saying that he's not trying to cooperate with what they want him to do. Something's not right, y'all. Something's not right. Go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
I've come to terms with that this team is not going to win the Super Bowl this year. I've reconciled that with myself, especially after this week.
Yeah.
Winning back-to-back Super Bowls is very, very hard. There's really only 2 teams that have done it in, recent history, and it's the Chiefs and the Patriots did. It's very rare. And there's a reason why it's rare. It's really hard. I'm not calling for them to bench Jalen Hurts. I'm not calling on them to fire Nick Sirianni. Next year, we're going to retool and get better. I mean, look, in the end, there is something to be said about the team being 8-5, and we're screaming that the sky is falling, right? They're still in the mix. They're almost definitely going to make the playoffs. But I think as a fan base, we need to realize that the team isn't going to win a Super Bowl. And I don't want to say it's okay, because that should be the goal every year, especially when you have a roster like the Eagles have. But it just isn't. It just doesn't happen. You have to be okay with that as a fan.
I'm not okay with that.
But
I'm not.
They do need to make a lot of changes in the offseason as far as the coaching staff goes. I think there needs to be, and I know that we're not putting as much pressure on Kevin Petula this week because, most of us see that the play calls, although they're still throwing those stupid fucking screens to Devontae Smith that are going to wind up getting him hurt.
Thank you.
Because he gets absolutely obliterated every time that play's called.
Every time.
That he needs to go. All right. Like, even after this game, this wasn't really his fault. No one's really complaining about the play calling. There's something wrong, and I think when the axe falls at the end of the year, whether they lose in the first round, second round, playoffs, however it plays out, he's going to be the first one to go. And they need to bring in a mirror of like Vic Fangio for the offense.
And
you
his
understand what I'm
name
saying?
his name is Frank Wright, and he'll be here
Yeah.
next year.
That kind of type is what the team really needs. A guy who is going to be here and isn't coming in to try to make a name for himself, because I'm sure Kevin Patullo at the beginning of the year, this is the pipeline to being a head coach. You do well with this team and you get an offer from a team last year, just like our guy last year went to the Saints, and Frank Reich got a job in Indy, and you know what I mean? Like, our OCs over the years have gotten jobs, have gotten opportunities to be head coach.
But
We need a
what
guy who
happens
doesn't want to be a
what
head
happens
coach.
when but what happens when Jalen continues to play like Jalen has for the last 4 years, and you just don't have a running back or an offensive line that can create holes for the running back to run?
That's next year.
Let's stop.
That took the words out of my mouth.
Let's stop ignoring the same issue we had last year. Jalen's anomaly games were the last 2 games of the season. Those 2 games, the Super Bowl and the Commanders game, are anomalies. We have
So let's just not the first news story was about Jalen, and it's the fact that he has 5 turnovers. We're just doing that now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the main topic, dude.
The main topic is going to be him. But go ahead, Mike.
Like, this is Jalen. This is who he's been for 4 years. Last year, he did the exact same thing, and the offense carried him through the whole regular season.
The running game.
And even I'll say even the skill players did, because they made up for the things he doesn't do good, which clearly he can't throw the ball over the middle after last night, which makes me now believe that he truly is saying he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to run the ball anymore. That was the one thing he did have going for him. Now he doesn't do it. I mean, it was so bad that last night he literally ran with the ball, or 2 nights ago, he ran with the ball past the line of scrimmage and was dancing around like he was still going to throw the fucking ball instead of just committing to the run, which would have got him a first down.
He doesn't want to do it anymore.
But then magically in overtime, he's got all this energy and he can run faster than he has the whole fucking game.
Big facts.
Business decisions.
So therefore he's okay.
So that's what. But I want hold on, because I want to touch on Joe's point of, like,
go ahead.
The offensive coordinator, we have arguably the best coach in Nick Sirianni in, like, historical terms, right? Like, historically, there's not a better resume.
No.
Well,
he hasn't done enough yet.
You didn't just say that out loud, did you?
Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't have
He's got the highest win percentage besides like 4 other fucking coaches.
He's been a coach for 5 years. For how many years? For like 5 or 6 years. I mean,
so let me get my time. One of the best all time for the first 5 years in their career.
Okay. Statistically, yes.
Okay. So again, a very well put together team, right? Coordinators, they come, they go to head coaching jobs. We've got a staple in Vic on the defensive side of things. So, like, the team has been very good during his run, right? This is a downtime right now. But overall, the plays that are there have been there to work with the team that's in there and, like, who's running the plays. And then we go to Jalen. And again, back to where my little thing right here says, who will save Jalen now? Because there's always been something that's had to overcome what Jalen's deficiencies are as the starting quarterback, and it's about around him reading the plays and running to what's given to him versus we have to play to what his strengths are. So if you think about that, if he doesn't have the things around him, because now this is a pattern, and this is just what Jalen is. There's no more, we'll wait and see. There's a new coordinator. When the O-line is decimated, like, this not been a good O-line. They've been very hurt. And Saquon, no matter what the national media wants to tell us, he's lost a step, right? Oh, it's not Saquon. That's an issue. But that's when you need Jalen to pick it up and play to a top elite quarterback. And he's not able. This game, this is where, for me, I can't get any further than this has shown up now time and time again, and I can't defend him on this one here. No. I can't defend him on this.
Yeah, you can't
at all.
He's not worth defending. But I just want to say this real quick. Last year, the first 4 games before the bye week, they were 2-2. He was passing the ball just throwing it all over the schoolyard, and he was throwing interceptions. And then the bye week came. Then they were like, you know what? We got to run the ball. You know, we got to take it out of his hands. Just let him work throughout the system. Game manager, as we like to say, which is not a bad thing for everybody. He was a game manager, and it all worked out. So the running game saved his limitations last year. Earlier in this year, everybody was like, well, what's going on? Like, what's wrong with this offense? But he was being secure with the ball, not turning it over, and they were winning. They were 8-2 at that point. Then all the leaks come out. You know, the Twitch video by AJ and him talking to Jeffrey Lurie. And then it changed. So now he's throwing the ball all over the place. 3-game losing streak. 6-7. What do you think?
Look, he's a good quarterback. He's not great. And there's a lot of good quarterbacks in the NFL who really don't ever do much, I guess, except win a few games a season. And maybe without this powerhouse of a team, he would look like one of them. But he does have a really good team. And it's super unfortunate that the line has experienced what it's experienced, because at the end of the day, this is a team sport. And he fit well within the system that the Eagles created for him to fit in. And the line, you know, not to take anything away from how much we should be bashing Jalen, but they've said it in a lot of different outlets. Jalen has been Jalen, and he'll continue to be Jalen. We all kind of know where he's at and what he can do. 40 passes a game ain't for him.
But Jamal, real quick, if he refuses to run the ball, business decisions, that's a troubling thing.
It's conjecture, though, and, like, we don't know that for a fact. And when he did run the ball a lot, he usually ends up missing a fucking month.
Well, then why are there leaks coming out of NovaCare about this?
I personally think it's because there's a lot of very big personalities, including Jalen, and I've said it to quite a few people who I've talked to about this game, because, you know, everybody's upset. All the water cooler conversations. You're talking about a man who just won the Super Bowl as the MVP, is most likely probably hanging out with Michael Jordan here and there. He's got this big-ass contract and literally walks on water. You cannot keep that shit out of your brain. There's no way that he hasn't gotten a little diva-esque. There's just no fucking way.
Okay.
He's 27, right?
Yeah.
At 40, if those things happen to me, I would probably do serious damage to my life with the way that I'd behave.
Super Bowl, you know what I mean? On top of a Super Bowl MVP.
You know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden, I'm worker of the year, and everybody's kissing my ass all over the place. Like, ever since he won the Super Bowl, everyone's been kissing his ass. Talking about his top 5, top 3, number 1. We got to be honest, guys. There's really not a world where Jalen Hurts should be considered the top 5 quarterback.
For me, the biggest indictment on Jalen Hurts isn't, like, we all agree here, I think, that the guy is talented, right? Everybody thinks at his core he is a talented football player, right?
He's a winner too.
He hasn't built on that talent. He's still the same guy
hasn't developed,
he was.
is what you're saying.
He's still the same guy that he was in 2021.
Yep.
And he hasn't evolved because
developed.
Let me tell you something. Patrick Mahomes has been in situations similar to what Jalen Hurts in. The offensive line is banged up. You don't have the weapons that you're used to having. Not the weapons part, but I'm just talking about adversity. The reason why he's the best quarterback in the league and the best, in the NFL right now is because he rises to the occasion and he carries a team when it needs to be carried. If he has weapons, he uses them and he relies on them. But when the second they're taken away, he adapts his game. Now, this year's a little bit different, but I think you can still use him as an example because it's Patrick fucking Mahomes. And he's won a bunch of Super Bowls and everything else. The resume speaks for itself. Jalen Hurts, it really seems like he rode that roster last year, and we all defended him. But what he's done these last 3 games is put himself in a position where he has to prove it to the fan base again that he's a viable quarterback for this team moving forward. In the end, no one is saying he isn't talented. No one is saying he isn't capable of it because we've seen him do it. But he needs to prove it again. He needs to earn our trust again as a fan base and show us that after next season, because he's not going anywhere, at least for this year and next year. He's going to be our starting quarterback opening week next year.
I don't know next year. He might not be here.
They can't.
Yeah,
They just can't.
money.
They
It's
physically
money.
can't.
But
He might get benched next year, but on
you
week
still-
1, 2026, he is going to be the starting
Yeah, I
quarterback.
agree. You still got
Barring an injury or something. But
Mhm.
he needs to earn it. He needs to he basically it's like he cheated on his wife, dude. He needs to rebuild it. You know what I mean? Like he is back to square one. Like we cannot trust him. And we've been looking the other way, looking this way and making excuses all year. And we saw it last year and we heard people saying things last year. And it's like, hey, the results are the results. They win, whatever. He only throws for 130 yards, but look, he had 3 push touchdowns. That was kind of the story last year. The team isn't getting itself into those positions next year for him to capitalize on those opportunities. He has to throw the ball this year in order for the team to win. And I know we stick to the 20 to 25, and it seems like when things are going good, that's kind of where he's at. But if they run the ball as much as they did last year, the team probably would have lost 2 or 3 more games.
Yeah, and that's where that's exactly where it gets down to, where every other position is, if the game plan is, we're gonna, whatever that game plan is, we got to put the right personnel in there, and the game plan, because of our injuries and everything else that's going on, is going to dictate that we need to throw the ball more than what Jalen can handle. So that's really the conversation. Is, to your point, Joe, I don't trust Jalen to win me a game at this point. And it's a shame. I was riding that all the way through to this week that finally broke me, because I felt like I'm like, I feel broken, because I'm like, man, I put all of my trust in this guy and he can't rise to the occasion for consistently. And that drives me nuts. But now it's like, okay, offensive line is really banged up. The way they stack the box, they know how to beat us, to have us throw the ball. So as an offensive coordinator, Nick, they're going to game plan around it. And guess what? They game planned around open receivers that Jalen just doesn't hit. So that gets in. So it's like, what do you do in that scenario when this guy can't do it? Can't do that piece?
It almost seems to me like defensive coordinators can almost roll the dice and leave someone like completely open, and he's not even going to see him.
Yeah.
You just have to know which guy. You know what I mean? And then you can move that coverage. Right, you can move that coverage. Yeah. And teams may have figured out where his blind spot is and what particular set and everything else. They're a lot better at it than we are. But that's what it seems like that they are, because every one of these plays where he misses a throw, you go back and watch it, and it's like, this guy was wide open. That guy, and I defended him in the past and said, well, you don't know where he was in the progression and everything else. But you see Dallas Goedert come off the line, run 10 yards up to the field, cut one way or the other, and he's standing there with no one around him the entire fucking play. And he's standing there with the ball in his hands or running, and he winds up throwing into double coverage or everything else. And we've all wanted him to take more chances and throw more 50-50 balls and everything else. But I just don't know I don't know what to do at this point.
I mean, it honestly seems like teams just stack the box and play zone. Like, he just can't fucking read what the defenders are doing. Because I know progressions is part of it, but it seems like zone defense just completely flusters this man. He does not seem to know where these defenders are going to end up. And, they get him a little off balance, and if he's not exactly on time, it's just game over.
He's never on time. He is never on time.
He was on time one single time last game to Devontae. That one pass where he threw it before Devontae made it into the break.
That was the best pass he's probably ever thrown in his career.
And it was a great pass. He's got an arm. He can't be on time. I don't understand.
It's decision making. It's decision making.
Watch the game next week, and we all will watch the game. When he drops back at the top of his drop, when he takes a 3-step, 5-step drop, whatever it is, if the ball doesn't come out, the timing is gone.
Oh, it's over.
Plays are drawn up like that. You watch Mahomes do it, Josh Allen. It's
did anybody catch
1, 2, 3, boom.
Did anybody catch it? Jaworski said it after the game. He's like, the way these quarterbacks work, when they get to the line, they're supposed to look over what's going on in the field.
Yeah.
When they're snapping the ball and dropping back is when he should be going through his progression.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to his progression start until his feet are planted.
Yes.
So
then why throw
schedule.
the ball 40 times then? You guys.
Because they can't run.
Our offensive line
They
is
can
the
run. Listen.
I mean, they can run.
five. Listen, I think Saquon had a good game.
He ripped
He
off
did.
a 50-yarder.
Yeah, that was that's
And
the
that
illusion,
skews it.
right?
That does skew it. Yeah, the 50-yarder kind of skewed it.
Because, like, let's look at the second half. They tried to run a couple of times, and he was losing yards when he ran, or he would get stopped at the line of scrimmage. Like, they can't run. I agree. They can't run. And every once in a while, they pop one off because the quarterback puts the fear of he's going to run in them, but he don't do that at all time. Every once in a while, he does, which then opens it up for Saquon.
Well,
to
Mike,
run.
that's the issue, in my opinion. The fact that he refuses to run or whatever, but then in the overtime period, like somebody said on this panel, he had a whole bunch of energy.
He did. He had a ton of energy, and he was willing to run, and he was willing to drop his shoulder and push for the first down.
Until we get first and goal. Well, not first and goal, first down from the 17-yard line, and then he does that.
Well, the thing I don't understand about him, and I know we've all watched every one of these games, and we've seen it, where sometimes he'll start the game like it, where he'll come out, and he will be 100% on time. It's like he just trusts the play as it is, and he makes the throws that he's supposed to, and they're on time, and the offense is just churning. Yeah. And then he'll come out the next series, and he'll just drop back and, like, go back into Jalen land. It's like, I don't know why you would stop trusting the timing of these plays, because we've all seen it. And these last 5 games, we haven't seen it at all, and it's really sad. There's not been one single game in these last 5 games where he's had, like, one of those perfectly timed out, well-thrown drives. But I think Brady has been an announcer at a couple of games where Jalen has one of those series, and he's just like, this is exactly how it should be. He's perfectly on time. He's like, he can do it, but then he just, like, forgets or gets in his head.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
The pass to Devontae Smith, a crossing pattern, which we never really see, was perfect.
Perfect.
But
he's capable of
you're
it.
Talking one pass out of
I know
50.
it's and like Chris said, it's not consistent.
Yeah, and
And
I think
that's
we're
the
at
issue.
the point now. I think we're at the point now where the owner, the GM, and the coaching staff are like, "Fuck these fans. We'll give them the plays that they fucking want because we want to do them." And now, like, they can't blame us if the quarterback doesn't execute
and watch him crash and burn.
Yeah.
Well, I actually have a theory on this. Could last week with the Chargers game potentially just be week 1 for them, unfortunately, where they have to try, because you typically don't see this kind of drastic change.
There was a new story from Jeff McClain that came out yesterday where he said that after yesterday's performance, the Jalen Hurts situation is at a new, it's escalated to the maximum height. Is basically what he said. So that implies that if Jalen fucks up again, the owner's probably going to call for him to be benched.
Well, and they tried to tailor it to him, but now he's probably going to have to fit into the offense that they feel is needed in order for a team in their current condition to win.
That could be what they're doing. They could have just said, okay, we've been trying to do it the way you want it for the year, and we just have been sputtering and start, stop, stall like a shitty car, breaks down every other week. And we're running the offense that this team is built for now.
Yes.
Which is
if you're not willing,
you can't do it, we need to find somebody else.
Right.
Yep.
Which is why the leaks are coming out of NovaCare, and why listen, it's very very There's something about this
reason.
Team.
It
Exactly,
would make
Mike.
sense that they do the committee.
Let's be real. Yo, AJ kind of blew the top off of any type of team unity or secrecy. He fucked that all up. Like when you're coming out every single week, just running your mouth about the inner workings of a team, everyone's going to fall apart.
Can I make a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I am glad that this podcast isn't big right now, because if we were a big podcast that had 100,000, 500,000 people listened every week, we would be getting fucking shredded because people would clip old episodes of us saying shit about the Eagles versus how we're talking about them now. and be like, these guys are fucking frauds and everything else. We're not frauds. We're just regular fans.
In a couple years, when we get that many followers, they can clip all they want. Just keep listening.
We're regular
We live in the
people.
moment. We live in the moment, man.
Right.
I mean,
we're up and
if
down.
they're doing good, I'm happy. If they're fucking up, we're fucking trashing them.
We're like
He'll be
every
the best in
Eagles
the world
fan in
next
America.
year. He'll be the best in the world next year or next week if he throws for 5 touchdowns and 350 yards.
No, that's not true,
No,
Joe. There's a lot
no.
of people that hate Jalen Hurts for whatever
Well,
reason.
I don't hate Jalen. I just
No, there's a lot of people that do, though.
There's a lot of people that never bought in.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I
Okay,
will say
okay,
that.
that's
I
a
won't
better
say
way
they
to
hate
put it.
him. There's
That's
a
a
lot of
better
people
way
that
to
never
put it.
bought in, and they're starting to look like they've been right.
Right, right now.
Yeah.
The Chris Sims of the world. Shout out to Chris Sims.
Oh, he destroyed it.
No,
Right.
no. Chris Sims made it seem like he shouldn't even be in the league, which
he's
is
ridiculous.
retarded.
okay.
That's stupid.
Has anybody heard his newest comments about him?
no,
Yeah.
Hold on.
no.
Let's see if I can find it.
I'm sure this
One
is going to
day
be.
ago.
I don't want to give him any light.
This is not going to have any nutritional value.
I don't know why the Panthers QB's name slipped in my mind.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
No, not the current one. The one who said all that stuff about Jalen earlier.
Oh,
Jake Delhomme.
No,
No, you're
Jake
talking
Delhomme.
about
Superman.
Cam Newton.
Superman.
Are you sure?
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Oh, Cam Newton. Scam Newton.
He doesn't sound as stupid. Not right now.
Yeah, Cam Newton's fucking stupid.
Yeah, Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Cam Newton's fucking stupid.
He's former
Here you go,
Heisman Trophy winner. You know.
He was
Okay.
nice.
dude, he's a stupid man. Like as a human being, I think he's like he's
You
like
ever seen his
75 IQ kind
He's
of
a
shit.
Batman villain.
No, he's
Can't go
fucking
there.
stupid.
Now he is a Batman villain, and he can be a little.
He is a
misogynistic.
Batman villain.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, he is. He is a Batman villain. That's awesome.
I'm sharing something.
Yeah, it wasn't a good night. There's no doubt. Again, we've been seeing this trajectory. We've been trying to tell people for the last month, right?
Chris
here on this
Fuchs,
show.
you were on this a long time
We've
ago.
been trying to
A
say
long
this.
time ago.
Pocket's good. There's time. There's people open. As I texted you before the show this morning in the group, right? I just said, hey, we got some screenshots, some interceptions and things we're going to show, but there's a number of plays where you go, wait, there's more to be had here. This guy's open. Devontae Smith's on a post route. This is why they called the play. Why aren't we throwing it? A.J. Brown's on a deep cross here. He's open. You got great protection. Why are we looking at the pass rush and then running out of the pocket, right? So that's what leads to those over 2.5 seconds. It's just not enough of seeing it, believing it, and putting the ball on the money into some tight windows. Now, there's a few throws there that were like that last night. So there was a few moments in the game where I went, man, that's it, Jalen Hurts.
Right.
Like, you took a 5-step drop. I think he knew at times last night, like, man, we're not going to get anywhere against this Chargers defense unless I throw some balls on rhythm, right? So I do think he did make some plays when I went and watched back the film and went, man, that's better than what I usually see from Jalen Hurts. But as we know, there was still a lot left on the field. And I think it all started really, one, with he just didn't throw the ball all that well last night, right? You heard Troy Aikman kind of talked about it early in the game.
Yeah, I mean, like, to his point, like Jalen didn't do a good job. Troy Aikman called him out all night long. There's no rhythm. He doesn't throw people open. He waits till they're open. He holds onto the ball. These are, I swear to God, if we go back and find episodes from the beginning of last season and the year before, I've said these things numerous times.
But he has it in him.
Yeah.
So what is the blockage? What is
But
the
having it in him, yes, but it's not the normal. Like, I don't play
Consistency.
basketball, but I can hit a 3-pointer once every 50 shots.
Sure.
You know what, though? Maybe he's a knucklehead, man. And I got to say it because it was a long time ago. But in 2022, he looked really good. In the Super Bowl, he looked really good. He was decisive. I don't know if maybe he needs the kind of coach who can get in his ass a little bit or just make sure that he stays. Maybe he just gets distracted easily or he struggles to.
Maybe he's got to care.
To work on his fundamentals. Like, maybe he doesn't care right now.
Maybe he doesn't.
To Chris's point, is it arrogance? I've heard arrogant.
I think to Jamal's point, I think just that I think this AJ Brown thing with all the shit that started beginning of the year had an effect. I think him going nuts, it's just too much, and like it's just one more thing that this quarterback has to deal with. And all that on top of it is making him probably try to overproduce maybe. Yeah. Maybe last night was him just trying super fucking hard and shitting the bed. I don't know. I
mean, AJ seems like he kind of checkmated him because he's not even talking shit anymore. He's like, whatever. I give my fucking 100 yards. Jalen looks like an asshole to the world.
Wait. He has nothing to complain about. He's getting his yards. He's got 13 targets last night.
I think he really wanted to fuck. I think he wanted to. He messed with. He fucked Jalen's head though. Like he got him, man.
He got him. You're 100% right because I think the brass or the team has made the decision.
Oh yeah,
the team has made the decision. It's AJ that they want, not Jalen.
And the reason why is because of the leaks that are coming out of NovaCare Center.
Yeah,
you know what
absolutely.
Though, if all that's true, if AJ was able to get in his head like that and it's completely fucked him up, then he's not cut out to play here or anywhere else. You can't let that.
Hour. That's amateur hour.
Or you go and play in a place where they don't give a shit, like Arizona or fucking Tennessee or something like that. You know?
Joe, I think too.
Well, I don't think that's everything though, because there's all the other stuff going on. There's all the like the line ain't the same. That running game that he was able to lean on is no longer there. Like it's
on him, Jamal. But then it's 100%. On him. He's got to step up, and he hasn't been able to do that. He hasn't risen to the occasion.
And I think all this shit with AJ is not just with AJ. I think this has been happening since last year with the whole entire fucking offense and resentment towards him because. Look, we did it. We started this show talking about, but last year, and in reality, but last year was 2 games. Yeah. And the offense didn't get credit for anything they fucking did. At the end of the year, it was like, look at Jalen. He was a fucking superhero. Look how amazing he was. Blah, 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 blah.
The Steelers game last year. There was a couple games last year. The Buffalo game, the Steelers game. Listen, he has flashes. But one thing we did not even mention, is he looking for that extension money?
No.
And is he protecting himself, which is why he doesn't want to run and put himself in harm's way if he feels like the organization doesn't have his back. So why is he going to run and put himself in harm's way? We haven't even talked about that.
If he thinks he's going to get an extension, playing the way he's played this year.
Yeah, there's no way.
That is the most tone-deaf, special needs
coming off a Super Bowl MVP. Listen, you and I, the 5 of us don't think so. The 5 of us don't think it's possible.
No, that's not true.
But maybe he thinks it's possible.
Then he's one of the stupidest fucking human beings on planet Earth.
He's right there with fucking Cam Newton when
he ain't getting no extension, dog.
This is the equivalent.
That ain't gonna happen.
This is the equivalent of driving a forklift off of the fucking dock and then asking your boss for a raise. I mean, that's basically what he's doing.
The man won a Super Bowl last year.
Forklift was on fire, boss.
Maybe he's tired of Philadelphia. Maybe he's just tired of Philadelphia.
Listen, he's built for. He was in Alabama, got benched.
How'd that work out?
Then he went to Oklahoma and got there, and then got them to the national championship game.
All right, last question on this Jalen Hurts topic, and we can go around the room. Jamal, you just got the biggest.
Can we fix this camera thing? I'm about to throw up. I'm dizzy as hell.
What's happening?
It's moving around. Chris.
There we go.
Jamal.
Oh my God!
You get the starting point. Should he be benched this year?
I'm gonna go ahead and say absolutely not. So you know what? Winning the Super Bowl last year, and despite all the things that I've said and all the different conjectures and all the bullshit that I've thrown out tonight, the man did win the Super Bowl last year. He was a starting quarterback of the team, whether it was all him or not, and we all know it's never all anyone, but it certainly wasn't all him. He had a big part of it. He's a starting quarterback. You get the accolades when you fucking win. You got to take the falls when you lose. I believe that Jalen Hurts has more than earned his opportunity to finish the season out. barring a complete fucking meltdown where he's like 5-6 interceptions each game and just looking like complete shit, I do believe that they should let him run the rest of this year out. Because realistically, Tanner McKee has looked good in the preseason. We have no idea what he's going to do.
We've
I
seen
can't
him,
imagine.
1 game, 2 games.
Yeah, I just can't imagine that he could flip this whole thing around and end up making a run with his squad. But I do believe that Jalen has earned the right to fuck his own career up in Philadelphia, and he should have 5 more games to do it, or however many more games are left.
Joe?
No, they shouldn't bench him, but not for the reasons that Jamal said, but because the team needs to be able to make a decision. They need as many chances as they can to get this one right, because when you give up on a quarterback, it sets you back 3 years, 4 years at least. So they need to know for sure that he's not the guy.
But then don't they also need to know for sure what they have in Tanner McKee?
Not yet. They don't. No.
Okay. Chris?
No, they should absolutely not bench him. But my one caveat change to this is that they should entertain some plays where Tanner gets in, as in, wildcat or something that's a little trickery. Why? Because offense has been stagnant, not doing anything right. Play design. If I'm KP, hey man, I'm gonna save my ass and come up with some new creative plays while also kind of putting it out there that Jalen, you ain't keeping up here. So I would start to interject the possibility of it. That's the first piece of the pie, but it's not benching Jalen by any means.
What happens if Tanner McKee's plays are successful?
Oh,
he plays.
Look, then that's, you got to let that play out. That's the thing. That's a beautiful thing, because if I'm KP, I'm gonna say, hey, you think my designs aren't where it's at, right? You see the play. Let's bring in the other quarterback for some trickery, right? And that's not benching Jalen at all. You let that play out.
I would say hell no. He deserves the right to finish the season out and let the chips fall where they may. To the Tanner McKeeites out there, he's a 6th round draft pick. You put a couple games together, then there's game film on him. Okay? He's a backup for a reason. Okay? We all love the backup. Philly loves the backup. Understandable. Shout out to Nick Foles. But no, he deserves to have this season, and then we'll see what happens next year.
Okay. I'm kind of in the air. I think if he has another game like last night or the night before, then he gets benched for the rest of the year. We did it to every other quarterback on this team. We did it to Donovan McNabb. We did it to Carson Wentz. We did it to Jaws. We did it. Send a message. Say you're not look. And if he comes and to the point, if Woodsing comes in and plays well, the fan base is then going to turn on you.
The tougher situation is, say he goes out in the Raider game and he has a disastrous first half, and they put McKee in to play the second half, and McKee has a great second half where throws 3 touchdowns or something like that, wins the game. What do you do after that?
You put Jalen in the next game.
No, you don't.
It falls apart again.
You can't.
You cannot. If you bench Jalen Hurts, it's over.
We did it with Donovan. We pulled him in the Ravens game and then put him back in the following week and went to the playoffs.
You're not going to. I mean, in my opinion, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. If you bench Jalen Hurts, his career here is over.
He shuts down. I think he shuts down.
100%.
That'll be really telling for him if he does that.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's like Chris said, and that's telling for him.
But now he'll be back at Oklahoma, man. I do. I think he'll be back. He'll be back at, well, I guess Alabama to be exact.
But
and then he'll be wanting to go to Oklahoma.
Why do we think it's over? Using the example that Jamal just gave us.
Because
wait. When they benched him in Alabama, he stayed there a whole nother year.
Okay.
On the bench.
Okay.
Like, he handled that well. He didn't throw a fit. And then he left. He stayed a year, won the championship, then went to Oklahoma.
I think Jalen will ride. I'm not giving up on Jalen, but I do think you need to kick him in the ass, and that's why I think the trickery plays, getting Tanner mixed in there with some kind of nonsense, it will send a message. I mean, because you may need to sit him if you cannot have a 4 interception game or 5 turnover game you cannot have that. Period. I don't care who you are. You can't have that.
Just like
I think Sam Darnold had one earlier in the season.
Sam Darnold.
He did. He
So
had four interceptions. Yo, let's get
sleeves,
Jalen to
baby.
start. We need to get him to start returning punts. That is fucking show.
But I'm saying, if we're going to sit there and give AJ Brown shit and be like, yo, your fingers are good enough to play on fucking Twitter, why are they good enough to catch a fucking ball? Like, if you're going to hold him to that same thing, how are we not doing the same to Jalen? If you're going to sit there and dictate to the team that you ain't going to run up the fucking, you're not going to run down the field or throw the ball over the middle, then we need to send a message to him. Be like, yo.
In my opinion, they are kicking him in the ass by the leaks coming out of the locker room. Number one, that's number one. Number two, $51 million or however much he's making. Okay. It doesn't make sense to bench him right now. Math-wise, Freelory-wise, business-wise is what I'm saying, is why it will never happen.
I honestly just want to see if he can become accustomed to passing a little bit more and being successful, because they weren't running all these different paths. Like, they did a lot of different things, and he clearly struggled with it. But I'd like to see, after another week of practice against a team that's definitely softer, if he maybe can actually rise to the occasion. I think a hero deserves the opportunity to climb out of that fucking pit and go beat Bane's ass.
Jamal, to your point, Jamal, to Jamal's point, I think they are doing that. And that I think they're trying to get him out of his comfort and saying, listen, do this. Either you going to swim or drown.
It's one or the other. And he deserves the opportunity to try to, swim back to the top, because he fucking drowned. He drowned.
Oh, he drowned it.
I think
he drowned
I
it.
heard,
It's a shame.
I heard something heroic.
Uh-oh. I don't
Nope.
hear anything heroic.
I don't hear
anything heroic.
I don't hear one thing.
You not hear that?
Welcome to the Sam Boner Minute with Chris Reese.
I don't even want to talk about that. I'm still mad about Jalen Hurts. I'm so mad. I can't do nothing. Am I back?
Sorry.
I guess I'm back. I don't know if I'm back.
There you go.
You are.
Well, it wasn't doing anything anyway, because I was complaining about Jalen Hurts still, by the way, for my Sam Boner minute. The Flyers are playing hockey. They have 35 points on the year, and yeah, I don't need to tell you, they suck still. They won against the Sharks. They almost beat the Avalanche. The Avalanche are the best. They are one of my favorite teams to watch besides the Flyers, but there you go. That's all I got. I don't care about the Flyers right now. Jalen Hurts sucks. That's your Sam Boner minute.
You want Flyers information, just go to geocities.com/NHL hockey sports, because they lost the thing to their website, I heard.
Oh, really?
No.
No, go with it.
mymessageboard.flyers.com. All right. Well, that was exciting.
I got it.
You never asked me a question, Chris.
What was your question, Sizzle?
Do they still do Kate Smith in the beginning? National anthem or whatever.
They can't do her.
They
no, the recording.
Oh my God,
the recording.
That's a hell of a way to get a game.
Playoffs, playoffs, and like very special.
What do they do with these hockey games?
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Lauren Hart still does
like right on the ice.
All right, Lauren Hart. Okay,
They put a blanket down?
Lauren Hart still does it though.
That's the Paul question of hockey of the day.
Oh shit.
Yeah, is my wife the only person, like, Mika thinks that, like, Lauren Hart sucks? Like, she's like, dude, she's
horrible.
Sucks.
Horrible.
Yeah, she's not the best.
I'm sorry, Lauren. I know she's a staple, but come on, man.
This is, I think, what she said. Like, she sounds like a person off the street who's a good singer, but shouldn't be doing that.
That's
Right.
perfect.
Jeez.
But that's the perfect Flyers national anthem singer. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is perfect for the Flyers.
We did have a second story. The second story was basically
energy-
Saquon Barkley saying the energy on the sideline sucks. So
Yeah, it
breaking
does.
news. It sucks.
Yeah.
Energy on the
Yeah, you
sideline
don't say.
The defense is awesome. But we got a game this week, and it's taken a very exciting twist. We're playing the Raiders. The Raiders are what, a 2-11.
They almost beat the Broncos last week.
Yeah, it was 24-17. They scored 7 in the first quarter, 10 in the last quarter. So I don't think they almost. It was 7, and then the Denver scored 7, 7, 7, and 3. Geno Smith was 13 for 21, 16 yards, 1 touchdown. He is doubtful to play this week against us, which means that the ultimate thing could happen.
Two gloves.
Kenny Pickett,
Two gloves.
just come in and play and put an ass whooping on us.
We can't have that.
There's a backup for you.
We can't have that.
We don't have
There's
we don't have game film on them.
There's something that could happen. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
I think this week Jalen Hurts is going to play like a cat, but a cat, when you move his litter box, he's just going to shit on the floor.
This week we break the Eagles sack record on this game.
The time
Dude, don't be too confident, man.
Our defense gets the sacks. I don't know what our record is, but we
Yeah,
break it
yeah.
this week.
And one more,
I think last week was we had 7.
We had 7.
One more
That's
thing.
the all-time
Well,
record for the Eagles.
No,
I say
all-time
one more
record.
thing about the last game before we move on.
Go ahead.
And Chris said it in the chat. I'm done talking shit about Justin Herbert. Like that dude.
Absolutely.
That dude.
Absolutely. He balled,
Hats off,
broken
man.
hand, everything.
Hats
Nobody
off.
expected him to run like he was running.
They kicked his ass.
They did.
Kicked
And
his
he kept
ass
coming,
the
and
whole
he kept-
game.
and he kept coming and coming and coming.
He did.
Oh, we never did our bros on birds and donkey.
There ain't any of that
There ain't.
shit.
Yeah,
I just want another opportunity
Wait,
to shit on Jalen.
We're
That
skipping
game
it.
doesn't deserve it.
No, we're skipping. Sorry,
Cooper
fans.
DeJean is a bro on a bird.
I was gonna give it to Marcus Epps. I thought that was he was.
Yeah, I thought Marcus Epps.
Yeah,
had
there you
comeback
go.
was great.
I was gonna go the corner. Smith Jackson.
Hey,
What's his name? Adoree.
Dory Jackson. He had a nice
And
game.
I-
Balled
and-
out. He balled out.
The defense, man. The defense in general really did their thing.
Yeah.
They
I
did.
might say
Give 'em their
something a little
props.
controversial. I am kind of in the theory of I'd rather give Jordan Davis the money than
I was just
Carter.
gonna say Jordan Davis
Yeah.
balled out.
Maybe.
He balled out.
Maybe.
Jordan Davis balled out that game
Yeah.
without Jalen Carter next to him. That was big.
Anyway. Raiders.
Eagles reportedly set to face their backup quarterback in Week 15. Former Philadelphia Eagle backup Kenny Pickett is likely to start against the Birds. Pickett is the Raiders' backup quarterback, but starter Geno Smith is unlikely to play due to a shoulder injury. Is this definitely a downgrade for the Raiders? Smith's been
probably
pretty-
not.
100%.
Smith's been terrible.
Geno
16
Smith sucks,
touchdowns,
dude.
14 interceptions.
Come on, man.
Jesus.
It's Kenny two
sucks.
gloves here. The man wears
He's
two
like
gloves.
the same. Okay, so did Doug Flutie, and he was awesome.
In Boston College, yes, he was. In Boston College, he was.
Flutie flakes.
Pickett's last start was a good one. It was a strong showing for us against the Dallas Cowboys last year. Remember that.
I remember.
He won that game. The Eagles are currently 11.5-point favorite.
Hey, Mike, what's the over-under? 37.5, I think it is.
Hammer the over, just
Take
like
the
last
under.
week. No,
Take the under. You kidding me?
hammer the over. I'm telling you guys, the over came out last week, and you guys were on my ass.
No, you said the under.
No, I didn't. I said the
we
over.
said the under. He said the over. He said the over because the over, it was like 40-something last week.
No, it was 40 and a
40?
half.
Yeah, and we all said the under, and I do remember that because I was like, the Eagles don't score more than 12 points.
Yeah.
That's why
We're gonna win
What's
12
it this
to
week?
5 or something.
What is
You
it
say
this week?
37.
That's what I thought. I thought it was like 37.5.
Take the under. It's going to be like a 7-3 game.
Oh,
7-3 Raiders.
7-3. Man.
Mike, if they cannot get right against this team, they are 2 and
done.
And they have 2 wins, okay? If they can't get right against this team, I don't know what to tell you. then
I can
it's
tell you
over. It's over.
They're going to really get their asses kicked in Buffalo if they're not right. And I know that game's like 3 weeks away.
And honestly, I don't think that's true, Joe. I think what's going to happen is we're going to fucking smoke Buffalo, and we're all going to be like, "Oh my god, look, we got it together." And then we're going to go and get beat by fucking the Commanders the following week.
You guys, if there's any life to this team, they got 2 games to get right. This one, and then against the Commanders.
Yep.
Who I don't think Jaden Smith is.
But I don't think we do the get right game anymore. Like it feels like the games we were taking the game to everybody else last year. This time we are just letting the game to come to us. So like I feel more confident against the Buffalo game than I do against this Raiders game. I just don't feel confident against this. I don't think Jalen is going to pull it together.
Chris.
Well, the Raiders really they offensively
3 games is a trend.
Offensively, they have nothing. And then you're talking their backup quarterbacks will come in. Defensive. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Offensively, you have Brock Bowers, right? That's your biggest worry.
He's a problem.
You're going with a backup quarterback that hasn't gotten reps with them, and then you're defensively. We have what? Max Crosby.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of it. Like in all reality, that 11.
They shouldn't score a point.
And you guys, just one huge point about this game. I do think Lane Johnson comes back this week, which is huge.
For how many plays?
Yeah, like 5-7 plays. 9?
Well, we'll see.
The Jason Peters ratio is 3 plays on, 2 plays off. No, but I mean, it should get back to normal because we're all here, because I'm blaming the last 2 wins, the last 3 losses for the fact that we haven't been together as a group. So
fair.
That's what it was. I definitely think there was something just fell. It scared the shit out of me.
Rings true to me.
Yo, worst bye week like ever though. We had a bye week and came back flat as fuck and have not showed back up since.
Well, I mean, we won 2 games.
Yeah, and 2 tough games in Lambeau, and then against Detroit.
But we scored no point. We scored no points against either of them.
I get it,
and that shit's embarrassing. Yo.
I get
and then
it.
Dallas, you fucking blow 21. Like since the bye week, we've just looked progressively worse. And
it's like
come
opposite.
Like the Chargers. We all got to be real. And I'm not going to belabor this. I know we're talking about the Raiders, but they didn't look good against us. Like they looked bad. 7 sacks. That's fucking crazy. Justin Herbert had 100.
I think maybe that's the positive thing. Like if we really want to try to take a positive, going back to that game, we want to take a positive away from that game. We literally had 5 turnovers, and we had a chance to win that game at all points of it.
Had no business being close in that game with 5
we
turnovers.
Got destroyed. I mean, technically, and it could have been 6 if they didn't call the one back.
Yeah.
That's an elite defense.
Yeah, exactly. That is the positive to take from that. As much as they look bad against Chicago, like to bounce back the way they did last week.
Vic had them bounce back big time.
And I think that's a better team than Chicago is.
Right.
So, I mean,
question for you guys. Is Jalen Hurts actually a Toyota Camry?
Oh, good callback.
Remember that?
Good callback.
That's disrespectful.
No, I'm like,
I don't know if it is right now.
I mean, I can't defend it. I can't defend it this week.
I'm putting
have
out like
at
AMC Gremlin.
The Chevy Chevette.
He's a fucking. He's an El Camino.
Come on.
Yeah, I like El Caminos. Those are
kind
awesome.
of nice looking from the front, but when you look at the whole thing, you're like, what is this?
He's
He
the
might
family
be like
truckster.
He might be like an Infinity with 185,000 miles on it. You know what I mean? Like it was nice.
No. He's a Mitsubishi Galant.
Oh shit! I had one of them. All right, it was good to me.
Everybody had one. They have fond memories of it, but it really wasn't that great of a car.
I have.
We just bought it this year. We're financing it for 6 years and has 180,000 miles on it.
Yep.
Those buy here, pay here lots.
He is a Mitsubishi Galant though. Like that shit.
No credit, bad credit, no problem.
I tell you what, it's going to be
Here you
cold
go, sir.
on Sunday.
Ford Probe.
He better be on point. He better be a Lexus or
Lexus. I need that
or
motherfucker to be an
Phantom.
exotic car.
A Phantom. He needs to be a Phantom.
I need him to, at minimum at minimum to be like a Maserati, like
You know what I mean?
There you go.
expensive
There
to
you
buy
go.
them, and then 2 games later, not worth shit.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so frustrated with last week's game that I really don't even have much to say about this game. I think in reality we do win this game. We probably win it convincingly too. Like it shouldn't be a close game. It should not be a close game.
It should not. But saying all that, I see a score of 20-10. I gotta tell you,
I'm sticking with my 7-3.
Damn.
No, I don't know.
20-10 birds.
What are y'all three's thoughts?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this is the game where everyone gets false hope again and forgets all the bullshit that just happened the last 5
forgets
weeks.
that we're playing the Raiders.
Just fucking forgets. It's gonna be like 28-13. We're gonna shit all over them. I think we're gonna shit all over them.
Everybody forgets that we're playing the worst team in the NFL.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, go back to the Super Bowl. Like, motherfuckers was straight. Because we want to feel that way. I think the fan base is not ready to let it go because I'm not. I still wear my hat at least 3 times a week, my motherfucking championship hat. We want a game that lets us know that we can still go to the Super Bowl. And I'm hoping they deliver. Crush the shit out of this fucking ant, and then we can all pretend like everything's sweet.
Chris and Joe, what are your thoughts? Because then I want to go to one other thing before we hang out. Yeah, go.
Chris.
Yeah, I think we do win this game. Like Jamal, you just hit some sense into me. We definitely win this game. This team sucks, and not just Eagles. They do suck right now. But yeah, this is the we will. I hate that one.
That one hurt you, huh?
Yeah, that one did hurt.
Kick back on that rifle is fucking dangerous, bro.
Damn, man.
Be careful.
God. 28-10, we win.
Okay. Joe?
The Eagles win 35-13, and what Jamal said, we're all like, yeah, they fucking won, da-da-da. And then on WIP, people are going to be saying that, and then there's going to be one host, and it'll probably be Spike Eskin. And he's going to say, yeah, but the Raiders are bad. And then the callers are going to be like, yo, but they are like an NFL team and everything.
Like, you can only play who you're up against, blah, blah.
That'll be what we're saying. We can only play. They're on the schedule.
Play the schedule that you're given.
Yeah, that'll be the rationale for beating the team. 35-13. I don't.
So
whatever.
what I wanted to get to was, where are we at with our picks?
Oh. Well, we've had a little bit of movement.
We should
so,
did anybody pick a loss last week?
Yeah, so I did and Joe did. Joe's running away with Joe. It's over. It's fucking over. Joe's running away with the shit. He's killing it.
Okay, my point of all of this was Joe and Jamal already thought we were going to lose to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yes. And we lost by we lost by a score in overtime. So if I would have told you
so that doesn't count.
No. If I would have gave us all this information now in the beginning of the year, we'd probably been like, okay, like this is exactly where we have them. So what was all of our final predictions for scores?
Y'all can still hear me, right? I'm still here.
Records. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, that was not
12-5 from
We're gonna have
Mike.
to skip that segment for the week. I'm winning.
Joe,
13 Joe's winning. But my point was, I think Joe, you had them with the most wins, didn't you?
No. We were all like 12 and no, I think I was 12-5.
I think I was 13.
I think I was.
I think
it's usually Chris that does that.
We were all within the 11-12 win area.
Yeah.
And look,
except for Chris.
It looks like it might pan out to where that's going to be 11 wins.
They're at 8, dude. I don't know if they're going to get that. Well, they might get to 11.
Yeah, 11. They get
not
to 11.
12 is
12.
We don't know.
No.
12 is like I don't know.
I thought going into Monday night's game, I was like, there's going to be 3 wins in this run. I just don't know where they are. And I had a feeling that we were going to lose to the Chargers going into that game, but I didn't think it was going to look like that. So that sucks. But in reality, I think we're going to end up being where we all thought they would be with 11 wins. Because was that what the majority of us had, Jamal, 11 wins?
Yes. Wait, no. I don't know how far I got. So 12-5 for Mike. Did I already read the shit?
No, we didn't hear it.
All right, so Mike, you were 12-5. Joe was 12-5, and the rest of us were 13-4.
I thought so.
Okay, yeah, that
Okay,
makes
so
sense.
me and Joe were a little bit more realistic.
No, you guys are right. You guys are right there. You still have a chance.
Dude, 12 wins is out the window right now.
Yeah?
I mean, you got to win all 4.
They got to win
out.
all of them.
You got to win out.
That ain't
If
happening.
if they win out, my MVP watch is still in play.
I don't think it is.
No.
Come on.
I just realized you still have that up.
Yes, I do.
Oh my god.
What? Isn't that embarrassing?
Well, who you watching
is,
now?
It is a little bit.
Yeah.
It is a little bit.
Who's the watch? Who's the watch
is.
on?
Jalen.
Mike,
Oh,
you need,
No,
Mike,
absolutely not.
you got to get all of like the worst positive Jalen Hurts takes that we've had like for the whole year, and we have to cut a video of all of us saying shit, great shit about Jalen, and like we'll post it.
Brutal.
That's a good one.
Just like
That is a
rage
good
bait.
Oh,
That is a good one, right, Chris?
I'm not saying that.
All right. We all think we're getting a win this week, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Go Birds.
Yeah, sure.
We're not afraid of Kenny
Okay.
Pickett. We're not afraid of Kenny Pickett.
Birds. Ain't
Nope.
nobody
No.
afraid of Kenny Pickett.
Like my saxophone player from the Lost Boys, I still believe that we're going to win 3 of the next 4.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go
Go Birds.